Hello. Doing my analyze culture, pop culture, mainstream culture through magazines on fitness. So I feel like fitness culture is very overlooked, not sharing of how manipulated or hassle can be a good changing lifestyle for people, or it benefits people if you actually can use some culture relativism and actually feel what they can feel of how we get so much enjoyment for um, being in fitness. But the first things I'm going to talk about are the cons and stuff like that of much, how they target people and stuff like that. And then throughout the magazine, I'll show you a couple, things that show that this is actually a good thing. So just looking at this, it's very eye-popping because of the color. It's very bright. It shows you that you want to be motivated. The pose from how this guy's physique is, and just looking around, beat the clock, get the ultimate plan, rest and grow bigger, get lean now, get ripped in 20 minutes a day. Like, it's not that simple, but they do this so they come up and they want you to look at, boom, they want to look at their supplements. They want to show you, get this and you would obtain this kind of body and be shredded and defined and stuff like that. But I feel like in this magazine, it warms you up for it. And they target people, I feel like they target people that are not fit, that are very overweight or very skinny. And they want to show you these type of pictures and show you in a way that, look, this can be you. This can be you living these 60 pound dumbbells and have that divine shoulder, chest, biceps, etc. But what they don't tell you is how much time and dedication and consistency that takes. And it's not over buying these supplements. It's not over buying all these weird vitamins that they want to sell you. So there's the shredding I was telling you about. There's that. Also, it's just how they take photos of people. You don't see the photos that they take of average people. They want to take photos of these eye-popping, physique-looking people because they want you to see that you can obtain this. But it's very manipulative for them to do that. They also do this from slogans, like I was showing you, the whole get fit, get shredded, and look, be stronger, be better, BPI. Like, that's just one company. Imagine all the 100 companies that want to make this very profitable for them. Like I was saying about those crazy vitamins, like, you don't need all this smooth energy and stuff like that. Like, the message that they try to show you is like, why you're not fit, why you're not joining us, why you're not spending your money here. If you take this, you will obtain this body. Like, it's not cool. It's not okay for them to do this. And it's crazy how people get so drained or so blown away and want to buy all these products to reach this, which is not cool. Here's another one. Men's vitamin fish oil. Like, you don't need to go that far. But also, here's the whole aspect I was saying, the whole pros and cons, the lifestyle. Like, you can be a well-rounded person and eat well and obtain a physique like that, or be well, have a nice physique, I was saying, sorry. And it's crazy how much these people put all this time of trying to make products or these chemicals or even chemicals that want you to keep doing it and being addicted to it. And here's one big poster that it's just crazy how they put a big shredded guy there and they want to put pre-workout, high intensity, clinically shown to achieve strength and delicious flavors. Like, so much trying to be convinced and so much advertisement that goes into these pictures with the blue, how oily, how much striations he has. Like, it's crazy how much they want you to join that. Here's another one that they want to show you is the community that you build. And this is actually a good and bad aspect, because here it's telling you to get fit, to join, but the bad part is here's a membership, it has its privileges, but yet they don't tell you how much they want you to pay this membership. And here are the good things that I see that I relates to chapters 3 and 4 of how it's about you, it's about how you want to build your body, your physique, or even strength, or even ego, or whatever you want to do, or whatever you're dealing with your life, because it's like, it's a whole different world of how they see. When they go to the gym, they use their own gestures, their own signs, by flexing, by posing, like it's an art. That is how they see it when they do that. To other people, it's just like they're flexy, they're cocky, they're very too confident and stuff like that. But in reality, it's not that at all. And it's pretty crazy how they do that. But here we go again, the whole con about, LA Quarantine. Like, most people don't know what that supplement is at all. Find more free magazines. That's just where I bought the magazines. It did not load. Here's another thing. It's a guy running. It wants to show you. This is one of the good ones that's showing you, like, look, you can do this well-rounded workout once a day, and it can build you the physique you want. Another thing that they use is material culture, because all the materials that they use at the gym is part of the culture. It's part of the world. It's part of the things that build them, the things that they talk about, because one thing that fitness does, it shows you a different world. Just how we hear people get into anime and get into those like Minecraft websites or with that community, and they're all by themselves. They're on this different world. It's the same thing for the gym, and it actually helps with coping with a lot of things. And you won't really understand this if you're not trying to culture relativize this, and trying to join and see that, like I was saying, the signs that they do, how they flex and how they pose, the art of it, and then, but even most of these magazines or even these companies, it wants to show you that, look, here are all the percentages of how much creatine and how much it can better you for your physique, which is not a good idea. Here even more, another thing that they do is that they want to give you even more of natural base chemicals that we have in our body called the amino acids, but they want to boost that, so you always tend to always want to take that, because that's going to always build you, which is always a mind playing game. Here another protein. It wants to show you that this can be a meal replacement. It can give you all the protein, all the carbs that you need, but sometimes it's not a good idea. And then another thing that this magazine does is it wants to relate to you in your life. If you like baseball, it's trying to show you that you can still play baseball and obtain this body by buying all these things. Like, these magazines or these fitness industry people always target everything else in your life that you might do typically in anyone's life. Even more weight, protein gainers, more things. But also another thing that the pro is about all this fitness, it's more that you have to take and ignore a lot of things, or even give or take in things, because like in this is something, let's say you want to eat healthier and stuff like that, you don't have to eat the basic things like chicken and rice. I know a lot of people can't stay in that strict diet because it's not only physically prepared that you have to be for being in fitness, but it's also, you have to be mentally for it, and eating wise and stuff like that. And this is how the culture is so different in fitness. But here we go back to this. So it's always here's another one. Like, this looks very eye-popping and quite appetizing to take. So it's more of a give or take where you take in this fitness culture. It's pretty manipulative of how they give or take things. But yeah,